Guys, welcome to Vegas Fallen Gaming, and in this video I'm going to show you a little trade I made with my man up in Puerto Rico, and I wanted to tell you a story about Bobby the Brain Heenan, a former manager who has recently passed. So let's get to the intro, let's get back to the story.
Am I lost in a dream where nothing's what it seems?
Alright guys, I am your gaming guru Tim, and I'm going to show you a quick trade that I made with my friend Obed up in Puerto Rico. I've recently talked to him. He's doing fine. They're still recovering from the hurricane, and I wish him nothing but the best and hope everything works out for him. And I'll send your package out as soon as I possibly can. I'm sure that's the least on your mind. But let me show you what he did send me, which is really cool. He sent me Super Princess Peach, which I will post photos of all this stuff. He gave me this for free. He just threw it in. You Don't Know Jack Trivia. Shovel Knight, complete in box. And these are just empty cases, but I needed them. So we got one for Zelda. We got one for Splinter Cell 3D. Zuzu Pets. New Super Mario Brothers. Nintendogs Chihuahua. I will have to bring my Chihuahua on the show and show you guys at some point. Mario Kart DS. Mario Party DS. Super fun game. And Animal Crossing. So now, those are all pretty much complete. Now, let me tell you my story as I opened. Bobby the Brain Heenan was a professional wrestler, manager. He did for the commentating team on WWE back in the day with Gorilla Monsoon, and on WCW with Mike Today, Tony Schiavone, Larry Zbyszko, Mondo McMichaels. He's pretty much done it all. He was well respected in the wrestling community. A while back, he had got throat cancer and had to have reconstructive surgery to remove the cancer. And it was just really sad. And I don't want to bum anybody out, but I just want to tell my story of Bobby the Brain Heenan and just tell a cool story. I don't get to tell a lot of really cool stories, and this was something a little young gaming guru. I am a huge wrestling fan. I don't get to do a lot of wrestling stuff on here because I really haven't found the thing I want to do with it. But so I believe it was back in the mid-90s at the MGM Grand here in Las Vegas, Nevada, and I was sitting in the food court watching the wrestlers walk by as they go to the arena, the MGM Grand Garden Arena, which I was attending that event later on the night. But I used to sit around and get autographs, and I met a ton of people, and maybe I'll do all my wrestling autographs that I got. Maybe I'll do that. Maybe I'll show you guys my wrestling autograph collection. I don't know. If you guys would like to see that, I'll do a video on it. Just leave it in the comments. Let me know. And so I was sitting in the food court watching the wrestlers walk by, casually walk up to one of them, get an autograph. I was just a little dude. You know, these guys were larger than life. These guys were my idols at the time. Sting, unfortunately, Hulk Hogan, Kevin Nash, Scott Hall, which I have a great story about Scott Hall, which I'll tell some other time. Or maybe I'll just put it down in the comments below. But Mr. Heenan walked by, and I was like, "Hey, Bobby, can I get your autograph, sir?" And he's like, "Yeah, man. I'm just running really late. I gotta go, but I'll come right back." Immediately thought that was the blow off. I'm never going to get this guy's autograph. It was great that he even acknowledged me. He could have just kept walking like announcer Michael Buffer did. But I'm sitting there eating some fries. Event's gonna start. I got pretty good tickets, so I'm not rushing to get in any lines. And I get a tap on my shoulder, and I turn around. And I'm like, "What's up?" And it's Bobby the Brain Heenan. I was like, "Oh man!" He's like, "You want that autograph, man?" I was like, "Yeah, totally. Thank you for coming back." And he sits at the autograph, and he's like, "Well, I got time to kill. Can I get some lunch with you?" And me, as a wrestling fan, is like, woo, freaking out that Bobby the Brain wants to sit down and have lunch with me. So he goes and gets his lunch. He comes over and sits down, and I got to talk to him about the show and about wrestling. And it was really cool. And I was just a young kid, so I'm asking probably some of the dumbest questions probably anybody would know. And one of the referees, Nature Boy, Little Nate, Charles Robinson, he walks by and he's starting to talk to Bobby, and I'm like, "Hey, can I get your autograph?" He's like, "Oh yeah, sure." And writes my autograph, and I'm like, "Oh, cool. This is great." It's an autograph magnet. Like a bunch of the other wrestlers walked by and said, "Hey, what's up to Bobby?" They're like, "Hey, sign this kid's stuff." He was telling him to sign my little autograph pad, and it was such a nice gesture on his part to do that for me, and it touched me, and it's a story I will always remember for till the day I die, till the day I pass. And I will always look back fondly on Bobby the Brain Heenan, and I will always tell my kids that story because it's just an absolute amazing story. And he was very gracious and very nice to even take time out of his day to sit with a fan. I mean, he didn't have to do that. He really didn't. And I just thought it was really cool. And I just want to say, you'll always be remembered, Bobby, in my heart forever. And I can't wait to have kids to be able to tell them that story and to tell them how much of a great guy you were and show them all your cool commentary and teach them about the humanoids and all that stuff. And it's a sad passing, and it's a sad loss to the wrestling community. And you guys should go check out the WWE Network and listen to his commentary, especially when he was with Gorilla Monsoon. They were amazing. Go back and watch his Hall of Fame induction ceremony. It was just a beautiful thing. Go back and watch some old WCW. It's good stuff. A lot of people said he was checked out there, but I don't think so. I think he gave some pretty grade A stuff. So I just wanted to tell that story, and I hope you guys enjoyed the story. I hope you liked it. I don't know. I don't know what to do with the wrestling stuff, so I just wanted to tell this story. It's been like 2.5 weeks since his passing, and I just wanted to tell my story. The picture that is in the thumbnail and the one I'm going to put over my shoulder is from the Heyman Hustle Facebook page. So I'm going to credit Heyman. I didn't do that. I wish I would have. I wish I was that good at doing Photoshop and stuff like that, but I'm not. So yeah, I'm gonna sign off now, and just want to say thank you guys for listening to my story. Hope you guys like the pickups. The ones that are actually games, like the Shovel Knight, the You Don't Know Jack, and the Princess Peach, I'll put those up on the Instagram, but the cases, they're not going to go up on Instagram. So I just want to thank you guys. I appreciate you guys, each and every one of you. Sorry for the somber tone, and guys, make sure you go to our links in the description below. I'd appreciate it. Sunday, we are going to be doing a Let's Play of Iron Man and XO Man-O-War in heavy metal on the PS1. So I hope you guys look forward to that. And play lots of video games. Be kind to one another. And I love each and every one of you. Have a good evening.